Blatstein. After more than 30 years in patient care, I've transitioned into the medical legal space. Specifically, I concentrate and focus on the pre-sentence interview, which is one of the most important and often overlooked at times parts of the federal criminal sentencing process. While no one can guarantee you what the judge is going to do, what the Bureau of Prisons is going to do, preparation for this at least will put you in the position to advocate for yourself. You could humanize yourself to your judge, possibly have your sentence reduced, provide options for diversion sentencing, allow for a specific Bureau of Prison placement, provide early release opportunities, and reduce the fears that you and your family are experiencing. But doing nothing is probably the only thing that is guaranteed because that will leave the judge so being able to sentence you solely on the four corners of your indictment, which is likely not that flattering. If you or a loved one is facing a federal sentencing, you've been indicted, you're hearing rumors, or have questions, please give me a call. It's no charge, 240-888-7778, 240-888-7778. So today I'm going to talk about getting a pardon, specifically a Trump pardon, and it's not by going through the traditional process. Reuters investigation found nearly all clemency decisions made by Trump during his current term flouted long-standing DOJ guidelines. So you're interested in getting a pardon. Pardons are great, but what do you do if you don't have the money to pay for it? Because they're expensive. They can be almost $1 million or more. Further, if you're supporting the Trump administration or a MAGA individual, that may also carry some weight. So where to buy and influence a pardon? This is from Lisa Legal. Clemency includes pardons which erase convictions, commutations which reduce sentences but leave the convictions intact. The DOJ, Department of Justice Pardon Attorney website, now obscures the totals, which is unusual, but reporting cites over 20,000 pending clemency requests, up from 5,000 from the Biden term, and up 18,000 after his first year. The current clemency process departs from the tradition. Previously, applicants had to submit to the Office of the Pardon Attorney, where different agencies were involved in the review process, and then it was sent to the White House with recommendations. Now, you can look for a pardon attorney. We could take you directly. If you click on this link, it's going to bring up our team, which is President Marty Obist. And I'm probably not pronouncing that in the best way, but it's going to cost you money. The Cato Institute, Libertarian magazine, cites President Trump's pardon an embarrassment of riches. The vetting procedures of the Office of the Pardon Attorney are often sidestepped. For costs, Trevor Milton donated $1.8 million to Trump's campaign. Walter Walczak had his mother donated $1 million. The guy we all know, Zayo from Beyonce, brokered a $2 billion investment fund. The Cato analysts highlighted the risk of political and constitutional crises posed by presidential efforts to pardon state-level election criminals, warning that normalizing these actions could affect future elections. You can always go to Bobby and other influencers other than the one I just pointed out. And here you go to the website and how to get a pardon attorney for pardon from the Trump administration for getting the DOJ. And this takes you all the way through the process since 2025. Currently, there's a lot of people, as I say, pending, almost 20,000. Several of the more interesting cases, Thomas Goldstein. Thomas Goldstein is recognized as a leading appellate lawyer in the United States, having argued many cases before the Supreme Court. He co-founded the SCOTUS blog, a key resources for lawyers, journalists, judges, and law students. Again, before the Supreme Court, he is a very respected individual, and the prosecution wants 8 years. His defense attorneys are trying to get supervised release, maintaining that he didn't do anything initially. Mind you, he was moving millions of dollars, gambling in different parts of the world, plus other things that I will show you momentarily. They're planning appeal strategies, etc. But a pardon may be in his future if all else fails. This is an article I wrote several years back. California Business Journal, and Thomas Goldstein's Fall from Grace. An incredible attorney and incredible gambling habits. We're going to continue. Another individual, Charlie Javits. She's also seeking a pardon after defrauding JP Morgan out of 175 million. These links will take you to her, they take her to the appropriate websites where you can click on them and see exactly what's going on. Sam Bankman-Fried, the former crypto billionaire who orchestrated one of the largest financial frauds in history, and he's officially asked Donald Trump for reporting, according to the Department of Justice. Mind you, as a side note to Sam Bankman-Fried, you want to behave if you're facing trial and you don't want to witness tamper, which he did, and the government immediately put him in prison. Not great. Meanwhile, if you're in prison or facing prison, before your pardon ever comes through, the actions that you're taking can help you or hurt you. And I'll go back to the last one I referenced was witness tampering with Sam Bankman-Fried. I don't know. I mean, in this administration, it may work depending on the amount of money and dollars that are involved. I hope you found this helpful, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen.